Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Rangers, and I'm here to talk about Game 2 of the regular season, where the Rangers win 7-3 over the Minnesota Wild in a game that was great until the wheels fell off. The wheels fell off of this game in the third period, but we'll get to that when we get to it. There's a lot of goals to go over with, so let's start speeding through them. First period, Rangers on a power play. Artemi Panarin cross ice to Mika Zibanejad, who had the opportunity for a one-timer. I don't know if he missed on it or if he was purposefully shooting for a rebound, but regardless, off of Marc-Andre Fleury's pads, and Chris Kreider, once again just being a nightmare in front of the net, calmly grabs the rebound, puts it on in, and the Rangers have a 1-0 lead. Much later in the first period, Rangers have it in the offensive zone. Artemi Panarin playing with his food. It's only been 2 games, but boy oh boy, Artemi Panarin looks so much better than he did last season. It's not even funny. He is playing with confidence, and his hands look as good as I have ever seen them. He really could have a bonkers year this season. Playing with his food behind the net, gives it to Alexis Lafreniere. A gorgeous pass to Adam Fox. Lafreniere played outstanding this evening. A lot of the kids did. But a beautiful pass through about 2 to 3 Minnesota defenders. I don't know why I was thinking Nashville. Feeds Adam Fox, taps it on in, and the Rangers have a 2-0 lead. And the next goal also involves Artemi Panarin and Alexis Lafreniere. Trocheck feeds it behind the net, Lafreniere collects it, and a gorgeous pass, again, through a couple of Wild defenders to Artemi Panarin. He doesn't miss. A gorgeous pass. Lafreniere had 2 assists in this game. He had a third pass that really should have been an assist. He was outstanding. This is no exception. Amazing pass. Panarin, who had an outstanding night as well. It's 3-0 Rangers, and this came in the waning seconds of the first, where the Rangers had pressure and just didn't stop going for it. And it worked out for them. A 3-0 lead after the first. That being said, they were playing the hits. We were getting outshot pretty heavily in the first period. Shesterkin was bailing us out. The power play was in effect. It was the same old Rangers from like last year at the start of the year, but hey, overall, this is still a great game, and shots would actually end up being pretty darn close. It'd be 36-35, and when you win 7-3, I'm not going to complain one little lick about that. So you head to the second period, and on the first power play, the Wild would have like 15 power plays, and I'm barely exaggerating. Matt Zuccarello slap shot from Kirill Kaprizov, and look, I'm going to be honest. I have a really hard time saying anything negative about this because it is Matt Zuccarello, so he scores, we move on to the next thing. So the Rangers feed it in, getting ready for a forecheck. Marc-Andre Fleury grabs it and then tries to get it out. Barclay Goodrow stops it. He feeds Adam Fox out at the blue line. Shot on net stopped. But Filip Chytil being a net front presence, which is exciting to see. He looked really good tonight. Again, the entirety of the kids line, I know they're on different lines now, but they all looked fantastic. Filip Chytil, net front presence, puts it on in, and the Rangers have a 4-1 lead. Wait a minute. Artemi Panarin picks Kirill Kaprizov's pocket on this play. Pass over to Vinny Trocheck. Slap shot on net. And the Rangers take a 5-1 lead. So, we're not Toronto. We're not going to blow this. But his first as a Ranger, Artemi's 4th point of the night, and the Rangers are cooking. And this was the start, because there would be like a 2.5, 3-minute run where both defenses said, hey, what if we just didn't defend? Wild play into the zone, Middleston in front. Matt Boldy being a net front presence, grabs a rebound, puts it past Shesterkin, who had come pretty far out on this play. And the Wild make it a 5-2 Rangers lead. But then Kaapo Kakko happened, and the Rangers would restore a 4-goal lead. Kaapo Kakko retrieves the puck along the boards, and then proceeds to go all the way around the net, come all the way back in front, nearly go to where he started with the puck, and then cut into the blue paint, put a shot on. It's 6-2 Rangers. That is not just extremely good skating from Kaapo Kakko. That is not just beautiful job reading the play. That is confidence from a young player who has the ability and he has the power to do a play like this. And boy, oh boy, if he can play with that confidence, and Chytil is a net front monster, and Lafreniere is this insane playmaker, oh man, this is going to be fun. And then like 30 seconds later, Matt Dumba has the puck, a little drop pass for Matt Boldy again, And Igor Shesterkin decides to go on a fun adventure to God knows where, and he tucks it on home to make it a 6-3 game. Yeah, this was not wonderful. Obviously, the power play goal, I don't like putting power play goals on goaltenders. The second one was like, it's not wonderful. This was like, dude, where Shesty? I love you. And I still think Shesterkin had a pretty nice game, stopping 33 of 36, but where are you going? And the final goal late in the third period, Mika Zibanejad wins the faceoff, which is, I am just so happy that that is a normal thing now, that we win faceoffs a lot. He wins it. Keandre Miller undresses a man, moves towards the net, shot on net, tipped in by Chris Kreider. His hands are as good as ever for Chris Kreider. And Keandre Miller, the aggression, the confidence, the shot. Oh, he is going to be fun to watch this season. Already has 2 points. Kreider is second of the night, once again on his quest for another 50-goal season. And the Rangers take a 7-3 lead, which would be how the score would end. So who was good? A lot of people. Artemi Panarin had 4 points. His playmaking is as good as ever. His shot is as good as ever. He looks fantastic. The second line with him, Vinny, and Lafreniere looks amazing. Vinny Trocheck also had a really nice game. If I'm not mistaken, he had a point and an assist. A point or a goal and an assist. He looked really good. The slap shot looked pretty darn nice from him. Lafreniere with multiple points. Again, could have had 3, maybe even 4 points. There was one super nice assist that did not go in, and then he touched the puck. Kirill Kaprizov had it for like a split second before Panarin stole it from him again, but that would have almost been a 3rd point for Laffy. He played fantastic this evening. All the children did. I can't call them children for much longer, which is sad. Kakko, amazing play. Hedl, net front presence, being physical, love to see it. Adam Fox had a multi-point evening. Keandre Miller had that ridiculous play that could have almost been a goal all on its own. Mika Zibanejad had a pair of assists. Trouba looked good defensively. I might have already said that. And I'll bring it up because it's funny. Ryan Reaves got in a fight this evening, and it was Nick Foligno who opened the door this year, which Nick Foligno took the fight and then realized within seconds how awful of an idea it was because Ryan Reaves beat the tar out of him. And if Foligno hadn't immediately cowered and ran for the boards, and they would have stayed in open ice, Reaves might have killed him. And I'm very sad that Nick Foligno pushed him to the boards, because that would have been very entertaining. Every single season, in the first few games, someone decides, I am going to see if Ryan Reaves can still fight. And then they find out, oh my god, he can still fight really, really well. I'm going to die here. So I hope you all enjoyed that one singular Ryan Reaves fight, because he was not going to fight again for the rest of the season, because everyone knows that if you fight him, you are going to get all the smoke. And Igor Shesterkin, I thought had a really good game. Few really great saves. Allowed 3 goals, but the first one was a power play, and the last 2, I don't want to say it was garbage time, but it wasn't a close game. So while obviously you want to not allow any goals, I'm not going to be too critical on him. This wasn't a close game. They were goals, but I'm not going to be too concerned about it. He looked really good. I want to say like 1.5, 1.4-ish goals stopped above expected for Shesty tonight. A good game. And the Rangers cruise to a pretty darn easy victory to start 2-0 on the season. Rangers are 2-0. The Astros have a 2-0 lead in the ALDS. The Jets are relevant. What a time. So this is the first night of a back-to-back with travel, which means tomorrow is going to be sketchy as all get out. We will head to Winnipeg, 8 o'clock Eastern. I'll be here afterwards. I assume Yaroslav Halak will be in net since Shesty went tonight, so we'll get to see what we have in him. Hopefully the defense can keep it together even though it's a back-to-back with travel. I would say take whatever happens tomorrow night for Halak with a pinch of salt because, again, back-to-back with travel. But I'll be here afterwards to talk about it, and that's all I have to say for the evening. So thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Rangers.